Hello guys, my name is Hero Serrano. I'm going to show you here my level for scraps. It's a factory. Um, and I hope you like it from now on. So first things first, the music. Once I set on the music, kind of like sets the theme for what's about to come. Like something kind of mysterious, build a bit of suspense. This is the first part of my game. It's a factory side entry. So what we have here is kind of like a break room, but outside. What I'm showing you is like, yeah, there's the trees and whatnot, but also like there's a statue here that reflects lighting up the sun. And made it where like each time it rotates, if you can see that lighting is kind of jumping off of that statue. Here is a collectible scraps. It's called, hence the name. This is water, of course, water effects. If you can listen closely to the background, there's the music and also there's like birds chipping through, kind of like made that so like the level kind of like feels alive, at least in the outside. So as Breakum grows, there's tables. There's kind of like a radio over here. I showed you that in a bit. There's a vending machine and there's crates. There's collectibles, like a poster there. There's also pressure panel. I'll show you that in a second. Let me just go over here and show you things. There's the radio. Of course, I just put something there to troll a bit. But here's another collectible. And if you can see in the bottom middle, you can see messages coming through. That's kind of like a way of feedback, besides just giving visual feedback to the player. So as you can see, I think I need to place a crate on that panel. That panel over there, I need to place a crate, and here's a crate. So we can take this with grab full gun, and we can go here and just place it. And I'll open the door. Before going on the door, I'll just show you a bit here. There's the vending machines. There's like Sprite, Coca-Cola, pineapple Fanta. Here's like a trash can with like crayons in it. Of course, a poster here, how much scrap you can take. Not much, only 12. If you can see on your top right, on the objectives, where it says collect all scraps, that's what it is. There's a dozen, not much, only 12. So we're starting to get inside the factory. And you're kind of like hearing um, these noises like sirens, kind of like a background noise to it, kind of like a music where it kind of like fills um, that siren up with the fire going as well. This factory is burning. So this is a collectible, not a collectible, not a poster there, just for filler. All these side things I do is just for filler. But it also contributes to um not only detail, but like kind of like make the place sort of alive. Where I know this place has a radio, so like the break room has a radio. So like, let me just put this radio. And even though it has that Todd Howard noise or whatever, kind of like signifies like, oh, here goes the radio. Of course, this door opens. First thing you see when you get inside is this kind of like a lab. It's a lab. Here we as famously as somebody said, here we make pizzas because of those glowing things. But like, I didn't intend it to be pizzas, but if it looks like pizzas, it is pizzas. So here is a burning. They're not functioning. They're like working bad. If you can see that animation over there, kind of like not doing its job right. The siren's going off, the red lights is all going round and round. Fun fact with this fire here, I made this fire where um, it also gives feedback to a player where your next area is going to be, where your next location will be. Right here, if you can see the right in the middle, there's a lever. That is my objective. Find a way to the panel up top to pull that lever. So here's another collectible. So my first introduction of mechanics was placing the crate onto the panel to open the door. This is my second introduction to my second mechanic. And this one will be just snapping. As you can see, there's like just subs and whatnot. I'm sorry. So not collectible. Is snapping the objects in place so you can climb and like jump up these crates to get onto another location or to get another object. Again, feedback at the bottom, feedback through these snaps. And also, I'm in the feedback at the bottom. Besides just giving feedback, I'm kind of like giving like a kind of narrative a bit to like push the story through and the level through. Their building is burning down. There must be a way up lever. Then calculate my jump right. Bye. All right, there you go. Find a way. There you go. You did that right. And as I told you a few moments ago, the fire, of course, the factory is building completely. It's crippling down. But also, I made the fire to like kind of show like a waypoint as well. Besides giving the waypoint icons on the collectibles, I'm doing that. Here is my practice for both mechanics. If you can see right here, I have two snaps and one panel over there and a box crate, three crates right here. So what do you do right here? First things first, besides seeing the snapping, is the feedback in the bottom. Feedback what says, I need to get that crate that's on that burning forklift. Maybe I can snap this crate in place. Like what forklift has a crate? That one over there. So here's a box over here, of course. Pick it up. Put it on that. Don't forget your collectibles. You can either jump here or like if you want to like safely jump, you just go over here. Sometimes I do this, sometimes not. Depending on if I want to rush. You grab this. Great. If you only grab them, help me. Give me a second. There we go. All right. So you take this crate, throw it in place, snap it in place. You can go here and just slide it over. And I didn't want to make the doors just slides all the time. If the factory is burned down, I wanted it to like something crumbles down, something like jumps and like destroys. So like I made it where some of the doors just falls down. So here we have another collectible. We have a lever. We have a lever. Lever. So and also we have this comic poster here. Of course, that's just filler, but also can resemble something that can go there. Pull the lever to go inside the other door. Cutscene time. This cutscene is meant to show the player that you're close to your objective. The objective is right there. Okay, so as you go through, if you hear it, when you hear that, you were like, oh, well, what's this? What's this? And my intention was that is, I'll show you in a bit. So before showing what I'm gonna do with that, this place is a facility room, but kind of like make it where it was each kind of like each location inside these kind of like cubicles or like small rooms in here. So the audio is coming from here, right? It's the music coming through that office or whatnot. Kind of like if you can see in feedback, looks like someone has get to music. Too bad this factory is burned down. I want to like show clear like there was there was people here before and they were enjoying music and like they were hearing music through the radio and whatnot. It's just the radio, since the factory is burned down, the the radio is melting, so it's kind of like static. The staticky, the signal to like to that station is static as well. So that's what I wanted. That was my intent with that. Besides being extra. I just like this. I just like this case right here. So third part, like I was showing you before, this fire is a waypoints, trials by fire, I call it. Here's the grand part. I was gonna tell you this crate belongs to Snap there, and it's my mastery and twist of this mechanic. Of course, it can be snapping objects, placing objects, panels, pulling levers. So you gotta get through this fire to progress. I'm gonna show you the damage because the damage 50, and if I mess up, I die. You gotta made this place kind of like claustrophobic in a way, so like kind of like have that compact feeling. Like, ah, I wanted a threat. The threat is fire, of course, but I wanted a threat to kind of like not have the player avoid these fires, but like at the same time you could be um you could die if you make a mistake here. Yep. See, I twisted. I just love the rundown to be honest. Okay. So here's a poster. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead. I can stop. That's the poster. Just had a thriller. Just those jokes in that part. It also resembles something in go there for details purposes. I just like to be as detailed as possible I can be. Ah, see what I told you? Wait, now that I have everything snapped in place, if you can see in the messages, you can say, I snapped the last crate. I gave you feedback on that. Now I can just, let me see if I can, oh, actually for this. All right, here, with the flashing, if you haven't noticed, I've been having some lights flicker. What my intention was that is to make the player like, oh, this something kind of like, I want to like guide the player to that. That was my 10 all line with those flickering lickers. So of course, this is my last part. I place the pressure panel there, get my collectible. Don't forget your collectibles. Did I grab those? So of course, door goes down. Law and order. Excellent. See it as detailed as possible. Exit there. Collect my ultimates. Collect my tools that I wanted to. The objective was collect the tools. So I just collect my tools, my objective, my kind of like my mission in this factory is done. See there, objective is complete. I got the tools. Give feedback on that. See, kind of like it's the outer part of it. Here's this little small joke. Such a waste of scrap. So here's another kind of like break room in a bit, but also water effects. The statue will not just crumble down. Here's a waistline, so there's a factory, but also have detail as possible. Everything goes down, and now this nature and birds ready for the next level. And this is the end of my level here. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace out.